And fellow Dow component Johnson & Johnson is predicting big returns for one of its biggest businesses, pharmaceuticals. The world's largest maker of healthcare products outlined a strategy to revive growth and get pharma sales flying. But investors gave the plan kind of a cool reception, sending shares lower in trading today. Meg Terrell has more from J&J's analyst meeting at its headquarters in New Brunswick, New Jersey.
Johnson & Johnson is the world's largest healthcare company, and pharmaceuticals is its largest business, bringing in more than $32 billion last year. That accounted for almost half of J&J's total sales and the majority of its profit. Today, the company laid out its strategy for growth to an audience of about 100 analysts and investors in its hometown of New Brunswick, New Jersey. CEO Alex Gorski, in an exclusive interview, explained what's driving J&J's biggest unit.
If you go back since 2009, we've actually launched 14 compounds. And now if we look forward between now and 2019, yes, we expect to have about 10 compounds.
That's 10 new drugs J&J plans to submit for regulatory approval in the next 4 years. Each, it says, with the potential to bring in more than $1 billion in annual revenue.
Now, of course, you're going to have some wins. You're going to have some that don't turn out quite the way you expect. But overall, we're very confident in the ability, particularly based on what we've been able to do over the past several years, on our ability to really impact patients and drive this kind of innovation going forward.
Growth is important as J&J's pharma business faces significant challenges in the coming years. Its $2 billion hepatitis C drug, Olysio, is expected to be overtaken by newer competition, while up to a third of J&J's pharmaceuticals business may become vulnerable to generic or biosimilar competition by 2019. Including its giant arthritis drug, Remicade.
Remicade is J&J's largest drug, largest product as a company, and it will have its patent expire in late 2018. And the question right now for investors and for the company is, will we see biosimilar competition prior to that?
J&J detailed plans to bring to market new medicines for cancer, rheumatoid arthritis, depression, pain, insomnia, and other maladies. And Chief Scientific Officer Dr. Paul Stoffels outlined his views for what medicine will look like in the long term, over the next few decades.
I hope that every year you go to your physician and you'll be screened for 30 to 50 cancers. You will be able to prevent a majority of the diseases which today are deadly. We'll deliver a lot of cures on many diseases, and we can prevent most of the infectious diseases by vaccines.
First, though, the near term, where J&J is aiming to reassure investors it's got plans for growth. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Meg Terrell in New Brunswick, New Jersey.